Hi, lovelies. So I know a lot of us are heading back to school and back to work after what I hope was a long, lingering summer. And that means that healthy, easy breakfasts are probably top of mind. And when it comes to healthy, easy breakfasts, nothing beats a morning smoothie. Today, I wanted to share 5 awesome things you can be adding to your smoothies to really maximize their nutrition. Just before I get to that, I want to tell you about an awesome collaboration I did with one of my dearest friends, Beth from Entertaining with Beth. Over on her channel today, we are sharing 4 amazing smoothie recipes, each with a super secret ingredient. But I have to say, this one recipe that Beth shared with me that's sort of a coffee-inspired smoothie absolutely will change your life. At least it changed mine, and I've been raving about it ever since. So of course, you have to head over to her channel, check out the full video, and while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. Beth is one of the best cooks on YouTube, and honestly, you will not regret it. Now, without further ado, let's talk about some things we can be adding to our smoothies to make them their very healthiest, starting with our veggies. Now, of course, you can add all sorts of glorious greens to your smoothies like kale and spinach. Those are pretty classic. But if you want to amp up the veggie factor even more, you should definitely consider using some leftovers in your morning smoothies. I've done everything from beets to broccoli, squash to sweet potato. The opportunities for veggies in your morning smoothies are absolutely endless. And of course, if you're going to be getting your 5 to 10 servings of veggies in a day, breakfast is the perfect place to start. Next, when it comes to powering up in the morning, we all know that nothing beats protein. Not only does it make us nice and strong, but it also helps keep us fuller longer, which prevents mid-morning snacking, and that is good for everyone. Now, protein powder is a given. You can add that to your smoothies. But if you want to skip the protein powder, there are some other plant-based protein sources that you should definitely consider when making your morning smoothies. I use cooked quinoa sometimes in my smoothie. It's got a nice, sweet, nutty flavor that lends itself really well to smoothie making. Edamame is amazing because it is packed with protein, but totally flavorless, so you can pretty much sneak it into any kind of smoothie you like. I've also put canned black beans in a brownie smoothie. It's one of my very favorites of all time. I will link that recipe in the description box below. And finally, adding some tofu to your smoothie not only packs in the protein, but it can also give you a really great texture. We all know when it comes to good digestion, fiber is really the key to staying as regular as possible. And smoothies are a great place to significantly amp up the fiber factor in your life. Of course, fruits and veggies are both loaded with fiber, but you can also be adding some canned beans to your smoothies as well as some oats. Oats not only add a great amount of fiber, they've got some protein in them as well, plus they can really thicken up a smoothie and make it a lot more satisfying. Now, I think it's a given that we should all be having more nuts and seeds in our life because they are loaded with healthy fats, which not only are great for our hearts, but also help us feel fuller longer. I like to experiment with all sorts of different nut butters in my smoothies, peanut and almond butter, hazelnut and cashew butter, but I also love adding seeds to my smoothies. Things like chia seeds, flax seeds, and of course hemp seeds all add a ton of extra nutrition to your smoothie without a ton of extra effort. Finally, when it comes to deciding what kind of milk to use in your smoothie, you really should be thinking about what kind of nutrition you're looking to add to it. Almond milk seems to be a real go-to, but it actually has a really high water content. If you're looking to add more protein to your smoothie, you could try some soy milk. It actually has almost as much protein as traditional dairy milk. If you're after a low-carb milk alternative, coconut milk works really well. Of course, you want to keep in mind that it also has a higher fat content. Oat milk is a little newer to the market, but it's really high in fiber, and some studies suggest that it can lower your cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Macadamia milk is high in healthy fats, while hemp milk is considered a complete protein source, so it's great for vegetarians and vegans. As you can see, the possibilities are really endless. Guys, I hope all 5 of these tips will help you get the most out of your smoothies this season. And of course, don't forget to check out my latest collaboration with Beth from Entertaining with Beth for 4 awesome smoothie recipes. I'll also link a bunch of delicious smoothie recipes in the description box of this video. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more smoothie deliciousness where this came from.